Hello, good evening. I'll talk about this plane crash into the water with dancers on ice from Kansas. It's a bloodbath. So, um, seems to be very serious. And so, guys, let's see, what am I going to say here? I'm going to go to this slide here. There is dancers, right? It's a dance of love and death, as I said yesterday. Yesterday I did a video about Kansas, where I talked about bloodbath memories. And so what's going on here is I know that some people don't want to think like that, you don't want to think that it's like I really need to be careful what I say, nowadays. I need to be really, really, really careful what I say. And I'll start being careful, guys. I'll start being careful. I believe that this video from yesterday triggered a bloodbath, okay? Let's be honest. That's what I think. I did a video about Kansas City. It contains things that are sensitive, like sensitive information here. What happens, like this video over here that I did about the bloodbath of a year ago, it contains information that makes, like, people don't want to see this. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is the reaction for the mind? A mind of a person. Well, it don't want to. It don't want to see this. And I get it. But I believe that I'm more and more starting to think that denial in itself, it really doesn't work anymore, because it creates consequences like we see here. Let's say that, like, my words from yesterday was didn't have any effect. Let's say that, like, no one reacted, no one said anything, guys. But here we see, like, now there is this bath. There's a bath, the planes, basically a few hours after my video, a few hours after. And a few hours after, dancers, ice dancers, from Kansas, and this is the video I did yesterday. And I want to play to you the beginning of the video. I'll do that. Wait a moment. I need to add some sound from that to that. Okay, wait a moment. Okay. I'll play to you now. This is the sound of the beginning of the video from yesterday. I want you to listen to it. So now I will be quiet, and this is the video from yesterday. Super Bowl 2025 is coming up, and what I remember is from a year ago, it was some kind of bloodbath, some kind of bloodbath, And so, yeah, now I talk again from today. And what I want to, let's get back here. In this video, I talk about, in this video that you see over here, I do talk about a dance, you know. This is something that I mentioned so many times. And I talked about Kansas, right? Kansas. I showed to you some evidence of supernatural things, which, when it comes to them showing evidence of supernatural, um, it is it's like no one wants to, like, I don't know what's really going on. It's like it's impossible. I don't really know. I don't really get it. Like, why isn't it admitted what I'm doing? Why isn't it admitted? And here's the thing, what happened today, this stuff, it seems like when I see this, I really think about, okay, what's going on here? Well, we have dancers on ice, on thin out ice, dancers on thin ice. And what do we have? We have bath, and we have the worst disaster in a generation. We have literally a bloodbath. Okay, it's literally a bloodbath. But that's what I talked about yesterday, you see? So, the videos that I show should have 1 billion views. Okay? I'm not kidding. But it doesn't have 1 billion views. It's not 1 billion people looking at this right now. Right now. Okay? It's not. And I believe that in this, what would you call it? Like, in this world of natural law, there is some kind of natural law of this reality. Well, it's not supposed to be ignored, what I'm doing. And I believe that because of the fact that it is ignored, like, it gets even more, you know? You see what I mean? I am just going to, like, I didn't do anything here. I'm just speaking. I'm just talking. That's what I'm doing. I'm just mentioning words like bloodbath, and then there is a bloodbath. I talked about the Kansas bloodbath, and now we have skaters from Wichita, Kansas, as is mentioned in this article here. You see, pro skaters from Wichita, Kansas. And I mentioned Kansas bloodbath KC, right? That's what I mentioned in my video yesterday. Now we have a dance of love and death again, as I said. Dancers on thin ice, and there's a bloodbath. You see, this is I believe this is the resonance. The resonance um, is so severe. It's really much resonance here in what I'm doing. It's so much resonance, and it just gets more and more also. It is ridiculous that it's not noticed. It's so ridiculous to me. And I, so as I've been saying, I overcame time, okay? A bit, like quite much. And so this is like, it becomes to, it starts to resonate. Bloodbath this, bloodbath that, let's, I don't know, okay? It just happens, So yeah, I have to be careful what I say. But I don't even like to wish people well, anymore. I don't do that. Like, have a good blah blah blah. I don't do that stuff anymore. I don't like it. I don't like that, to do things like that anymore. But okay. There's something more I wanted to say. I'm just thinking about what, okay? So all of this is symbology. It's symbolic of something, of a movement here in the collective unconscious. There is something moving around, and so we have this bloodbath. Just like I said yesterday, I talked about the bloodbath, in this video, right? Oh wait, yeah, here it is. And I talked about Dance of Love and Death. 6 minutes into this video, I talk about the dance of love and death, a dance. And this is a subject that I mention often. So what happens is that people hear the dance things that I say, but then somehow there is a reset button. People press reset. And my problem is that, as I see it, I mentioned that there's a lack of awareness, that there's a lack of sentience. Like, if this world was sentient, if it was aware, I wouldn't like, this stuff here would have been noticed so long ago, right? And this is why I feel that awareness has been invalidated. But I'm going to take it a bit careful when I talk about that. I will talk about, like, I'm going to do my book, okay? I'm going to read my book to you in a while, a lot of it, a really lot, much of the book I'll read to you, and I'll let you know just what do I know. Okay, I'll let you know what I know, and after that, I will invalidate awareness. I don't think awareness is real, guys. And I can say like that because how would, whatever, guys. Yeah. But the important part is that I do what I can to validate consciousness. And that's this upcoming text that I'm doing. It's going to help me feel better about consciousness. Such a weird subject. But I also get to really put it together well. Well, this video here is not about my book, really. It is about the weird phenomena that I spoke about Bloodbath, and I spoke about Dance and Love and Death yesterday. And what do we see? Well, the theme. What is the theme? The theme is dancers, Kansas, Bloodbath. This is a bath. Airplane crashes. Two airplanes dancing. Or it was a helicopter, right? One helicopter, one airplane. And they dance in the air and something happens. And same thing here with dancers. It's a pair, just like there is a pair of flying aircrafts. So yeah. So yeah, it's super important with me for me with like how impossible it is that this is not realized, what I'm doing here. And especially this video here from yesterday, it is really clear what happened here, in this video. You should really see it. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, and then you should realize that, okay, bloodbath is something that I mentioned in the video, and then there is an actual bloodbath after that. The not even the day after, like a few hours later, or I don't know honestly exactly when that was, but it wasn't at the time that I did the video. It wasn't. So I don't know what more to say, just like just that. I'm very sure that this is the interpretation of what happened here. What happened here is a bloodbath. That's the theme. What happened here is also Kansas. We're about to have Super Bowl, right? With Kansas City Chiefs. And so now we have Kansas here involved. Okay. Okay, guys. I think I really think that this is the meaning. Deep down, I think that this, deep down, I think that why did this happen, I think deep down that if you have seen what I've done, for like what kind of videos I've done for all this time, I think deep down that there is this over here is a bath, it's a bath in the water, and it's literally a bloodbath. Okay. So, but what's important is consciousness. Be conscious, be honest, and be conscious. Take consciousness seriously. Because I think it's serious with that, there is a lack of consciousness. Do you agree with me that the awareness is lacking? Maybe that's just from my perspective, but still, that's how I see it. Okay. I mean, when it comes to what I showed in this video, I'm really making it so obvious in this video here about that, you really don't need to even be like, you don't need to know that much to see that this is what happened here, you know, in this video. You don't need to know that much. But as I mentioned, what happened here, or where is it here? This bloodbath directly afterwards. It is it's just a resonance, and I would say that it's just something that happened, you know, from resonance. It's just yeah, it's just how it becomes, you know. It's the resonance. And when you look into decoding things, look for themes. What is the theme? Okay, there are themes. So the theme here is bathing, the theme is dancing, the theme is Kansas, dancers on thin ice, dancers on thin ice. Yeah. I mean, why is this so hard to understand for people? I don't get it, you know. It's so weird to me, you know. It's so obvious. But like people don't want this to be true, you know. People don't want this, like how the seriousness of the situation. It is like people just don't like it, you know. They don't. Um, it's like comparable to singularity. What's going on here? It is a singularity, like AI, you know, singularity. But um, for me personally, it is overcoming time and space, which maybe some of you think I'm reaching for it, but you have to know that you have to look at my other videos to see what I mean here. That it's really the case, okay? And from my perspective um, of doing this, you know, being overcoming, like from my perspective of overcoming, um, I am displeased with consciousness. You get it? It's not it's not interesting anymore with a consciousness. It's like um, a flat surface, you know. A consciousness is is becoming like a picture, like a still picture. Yeah, a consciousness is a still picture of a consciousness. Like that's how it feels to me, and I don't like it. But I'll do what I can to fix that, and that's the purpose of what I'm writing. Is you know, I told you that I found something. I found many things lately. Okay, so uh, this is going to make a lot of sense to everyone once I show it. Okay, it's going to make so much sense. But it's really it's like I found something that solves everything. Like it's a solution to every riddle. Is what I found. Something like that. Like maybe you think that, okay, solution to every riddle. What is that, right? But what I mean is that it's not a riddle like a human invents a riddle. No, it's not that, you know. It's the riddle underneath that hides uh, um, a secret riddle in things, which is found here and there, you know. And okay, so anyhow, I really would like that people wouldn't have this still picture of a awareness, you know. It's like a flat surface. It feels like that, you know. What do I mean with a flat surface? I mean that, you know, a person enters a comment section and then it leaves and it's another person. That's what I mean. It's not the same person anymore after you talk to someone. It's another person. It's a different person after you talk to them. And this is regular people also, face to face. One person, you know, it's just it's like a picture, you know. But I think it can be fixed, you know, whatever, guys. I hope so. I mean, this should be really freaking obvious here. Okay. So I'll just end the video now. So I'll just make a summary here at the end that yesterday I did a video about Kansas and Bloodbath, and at that time there wasn't any plane crash, and then a few hours later there was a bloodbath. There was a bloodbath in the water of yeah, Kansas. Skaters, like figure skaters from Kansas, you know. So it connects to many things in my previous video. So I'll just end now. See you another time, guys. And you should be able to see how this connects together. It's actually very simple. It's just maybe very hard at the same time, because it's like some people rather forget, you know. Some people rather forget. But that's happened before. People do forget, and they do it like a reflex, you know. It's a reflex to forget. It's a reflex. And I'm trying to kind of fix that. I don't know if it's possible, but so are you seeing this? Are you conscious, guys? Are you conscious? See you another time, guys. Bye bye.